Good Erev Shabbos, everybody. This week's Parsha is Parshas Kedoshim, and the Parsha starts off, it says, Vaydaber Shalom Moshe Lemar, Hashem tells Moshe, Dabro kol adas b'nei Yisrael, speak to all the assembly of b'nei Yisrael, V'amar Talem, and tell them, Kedoshim to you, you should be Kadosh. Kadosh we generally translate to mean holy, and Rashi on Kedoshim to you actually explains that it means Perusha min harayas, min ha'avera. Not that we should be holy necessarily, or perhaps the way to become holy is by separating ourselves. Perushim, to separate ourselves. And the Ramban brings down Rashi's pshat, and the Ramban explains what is meant by this, giving his own spin on what Kedoshim Tihiyu should mean. And he explains that the idea is that the Torah warns us against certain things that are asr, and certain things that are mutter. There are things that we're allowed to eat, there are things that we're not allowed to eat. But even within the things that we're allowed to eat, or the things that we're allowed to drink, or other things that we're allowed to do, that doesn't give you the right to be, as the Ramban says, and he coins this phrase, a novel bershus hatayra. What that means is, for example, we're allowed to drink wine. But that doesn't mean that we should get drunk every day. We're allowed to eat meat. But that doesn't mean we should have 9-course meals every day of the week. You can't be a novel bershus hatayra. What that means is that you shouldn't be a degenerate. Bershus hatayra you can either learn to mean meaning that you're a degenerate, but with permission of the Torah, quote unquote, Parshas Kedoshim, because I'm not technically doing anything wrong, or Parshas Kedoshim meaning within the confines of what's permitted by the Torah. The Ramban says you can't do that. There's more to Judaism than just listening to the letter of the law. There's also something called the spirit of the law. A lot of times people will say things like, show me where it says that I can't do X, Y, Z, or, where is it brought down that you can't, whatever. The Ramban is saying, you know what, sometimes it's not brought down, but it's Kedoshim to you. You have a responsibility here. It's Kedoshim to you. We all have a responsibility to be Kadosh to Hashem. Kedoshim to you. I had a Rebbe once, just coming, I had a Rebbe in high school who I once asked him one of these questions when I was a kid, and he said to me, it's in the 5th Chelek of Shulchan Aruch. And I think what he was trying to tell me was that just because something's not brought down inside in black and white doesn't mean that it's the right thing to do. It doesn't mean that it's permitted for you to do it. And I think that's what this Ramban is trying to tell us. Kedoshim to you is to be Kadosh, obey by the letter of the law and the spirit of the law. They go hand in hand. So this week, as we enter Shabbos, Parshas Kedoshim to you, let's all try our best to be Kadosh. Ki Kadosh ani Hashem lekechem. We can make Hashem proud by doing that. Have a good Shabbos.